Friends, today I am talking on the civil registration in India, meaning, importance, and problems of civil registration. As you know, civil registration is one of the basic tool collection method. It has got its own scope. It has got its own wider scope. As a matter of fact, during 1886, the Government of India enforced Births, Deaths and Migration Registration Act. This act was enforced during 1969 in order to bring improvement in the registration of vital event. Registration, civil registration is predominantly useful in the present scenario. Okay, after understanding little bit about the civil registration, let us try to understand the meaning of the civil registration. Civil registration means it's a process registering vital events of the human beings, like birth rate, death rate, migration, along with the natural process such as age, marriage, divorce, migration that take place at different stages of a person. At all this information are registered in the process of civil registration. Yes, after understanding the meaning, let us try to focus some important features of civil registration in India. There are some features which are predominantly useful to the Indian continent or Indian situation is concerned. Civil registration is done along with the signature of the officer. See, civil registration is done because the government of India or whatever it may be, whomsoever it may concern, the government officer should sign, his signature is necessary for the civil registration. Then the officer has been selected by the government. See, the officer who is authorized to sign for the documents for the civil registration, he has been selected by the government. And another important point to be noted, the dominant feature or the dominant characteristics, the process of civil registration must follow a definite procedure. It has got a definite procedure. Okay. Okay. Then after understanding the features, let us try to enlighten some importance of civil registration. Civil registration is it has got a wider scope. It has got significant importance because it has a large framework. It has got a legal framework. It has got a legal protectiveness. Okay, it's a continuous and permanent process. To conduct research in the population studies, civil registration has got a fantastic role. Fantastic role. It helps. Civil registration helps to know the literacy level of any country. Even it is true in the case of India also. It will guide to plan the health programs. It is guide and it is guiding to plan the health programs, whatever it may be. The programs, it's not only health programs, it is guiding. So what is that? It is guiding so many welfare programs. Then importance of civil registration in India is concerned. So it is avoiding unnecessary expenditure pertaining to Indian country is concerned, pertaining to India is concerned, as we have got some illiteracy rate is more. It is avoiding unnecessary expenditure when you compare it to other techniques of tool collection. It will be helpful to estimation the growth of population. As you know, each and every day the birth rate are increasing. Birth rate rapidly increasing. So the registration of civil registration is helping and it is helpful to estimate the growth of the population. And it is also important confidentiality of the personal information. See, in civil registration, we are going to collect some personal informations like marriage, year, caste, religion, culture, subculture. All these things are covered in the civil registration. So, confidentiality of the personal information is going to keep in the civil registration. Okay. 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 After understanding the importance, after understanding the significance, after understanding the meaning of the civil registration, let us try to understand, let us try to focus some problems of civil registration which are facing in India, in our society, or in India is concerned. See, for the civil registration, though it's a very good technique to collect a tools of data, no separate office for the civil registration is provided. Okay, no separate office for the civil registration is provided. And second important problem, because of illiteracy, people doesn't know the importance of the civil registration, because as they don't know, because even for any kind of admission for school, colleges, university, whatever may be the, we need a civil registration certificate which has got a legacy, which has got approved by a law. Therefore, but still people like India, where illiteracy is more, did not understand the importance of the civil registration. Okay. Another important problem in which we are facing in India, negligence towards the system. Why? What is necessary? What is the necessary? Not necessary to register death aspects, not necessary to register birth aspect, not necessary to register migration aspects. See, people are neglecting towards this system. This is another important problem. And another important problem we must bear in our mind, no proper punishment who violate the Civil Registration Act is given. No proper punishment is given the person who is violating the civil registration. And government is not providing grant for this task, because apart from the work assigned by the government, the sub-registrar, the district registrar, the Gram Panchayat, the Nagara Sabha, the Purasabha, the Pattana Panchayatis, apart from, along with their work, along with their regular work, they are doing civil registration also. It's a huge and very, tough task. For that, the government is not providing grant for like honorarium. Okay. Anyway, however, say civil registration in the system, in the civil registration system, by which a government records the vital events, that means births, deaths, and marriages of its citizens and resides. Civil registration is the continuous, permanent, compulsory, and occurrence and characteristics of the vital events. Okay. It gives accuracy. See, when you compare to other tool method, the civil registration is gives accuracy, as well as confidentiality, as well as legacy, as well as legal protection. Thank you, one and all.
Friends, I'm going to talk on civil registration in India. Topic is meaning, importance, and problems of civil registration in India. Friends, I'm going to talk. Friends, I'm going to talk on